Oh, baby. It feels good to do one of these. This is Jim Mint Pokemon, and you have an enormous PSA Returns. So again, should have been done on the 10th, but it's all good. Get this to focus here. See my name, and here we go. So just to forewarn you guys, there are no holographic cards in this entire sub. This is a bulk sub. So most of my collection, I have a lot of the holos complete, a lot of the rares, and I'm really working on the commons and uncommons for the sets. I've had them for years, but it was never worth the $10 to grade. And now with some, sneakily Pikachu, unlimited, selling for like $1,000, it's crazy. So at the price, I don't think it should be, but it's now worth it to grade all these cards. So let's hope for some really, really good grades. This is a massive sub, around 290 cards. And let's get some 10s, baby. Oh, PSA 9 Shadowless. I do have the Shadowless set done, so some of this is me kind of looking at extra inventory, sending it in, because even a Shadowless 9, it's worse than an N these days. So here we go. PSA 9. Oh, man, this isn't looking good. Got to get some 10s. Can we get a 10? Oh, another 9. Man, this might be one of those 9 subs. It just all the way down. I've heard some bad jokes made on some other videos about that. I guess a little nick up here. Again, if you pause and you zoom in, you should be able to see pretty closely. Dude, another 9. Man, we might just have a lot of 9s here. So I am going to go a little bit faster. PSA 9, Potion. Come on, this isn't a 10. It's got a little nick up there. They all have nicks up there. PSA 9. Anybody building a Shadowless 9 set? PSA 9? Oh my gosh. All right, I got to stop saying the grade here. It's going to get annoying. Ooh, another one. We'll go with that. But then we might think DJ Callie's up here. All right, next up. Dude, are you serious? Like, throw me an 8, throw me a 10. Like, let's mix it up here. The grader just put his finger on that 9 key and was like, all right, just get it. Come on, get it out of here. Oh my gosh. Dude. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to go through these real quick. Oh, you turn it over and it's a 7. Oh, you know why this is a 7? Actually, this is really cool. I sent this in. Has a lot of purple dots. So you see a lot of cards. They may actually have like a dot here or there, but this one had like 3. And I just thought that was really, really cool. So maybe that's why I got a 7. Interesting. And for those of you that are new here, I don't look at any of the grades. I have no idea what these are. Dude, are you serious? 9. 8. Okay, mix it up. 9. What is going on? This is going to be the most 9s ever in a PSA sub. Not a goal that I want to have. But what was it like? I forgot who, but there's some NBA player that has like the record for most turnovers or something, or the record for, worst something. And it's like somebody's going to have that record. All right. Come on. Give me something. Hey, we got a 10, finally. And this is a rare, so this is pretty nice. I am really excited for this video because I want to actually dive more into the common and uncommon artwork. I know the trainer's a little boring from time to time, and they've still got to build, but I really just want to take some time to appreciate the artwork. I've really spent a lot of time studying the earlier sets, PSA 9, and diving into what makes things good, the rares, the holos, the non-holos. But the commons and uncommons, I feel like a lot of them don't get the love, from across the board. Ooh, 8. 8. That's an 8, guys. Look, that's an 8. Oh, man. All right. This is going to be a fun opening. There's a lot of sarcasm there. All right, 9. We're going to speed this up. 9. Let's actually turn this over. We'll just go this way. Maybe it's a little bit faster. Hey, we got a 10 finally. Executor. Houndoom. PSA 9. Oh, dude, this artwork is beautiful. Let me actually tilt this down a little bit. There we go. That way you guys can see everything. This is a stunning artwork. I've always loved this one. But you see with the non-holo, you actually see the trees and all the background and stuff. Can't go back to back. They just can't go back to back. All I wanted was for them to run it back. Just 2 10s. Another 9. Man, I mean, I know PSA's tightened up a lot, especially from the 2.7 certs. I mean, dude, think about this, guys. This is a 4.7 cert, and I just got this package back. So those people getting the 5 certs and all that, they're sending express like pretty quick. But man, the 4.7 cert. So I got a lot of subs from the June like Pokemania special, and I'm thinking that almost all of them are really just gonna have all those like 4.5, 4.6, 4.7 certs. Because I sent them off in June, like literally the last day of June. So, and I have a lot of orders still there, but I have maybe like 500 E-Series reverse hollows, a ton of common, uncommon, anything that's like over $1,000. I just expressed. I was like, let me just get this back. Even express is taking a while. Oh, Paris. Okay, so here we go. Here's a common, uncommon. So this should be a nice little stint here. So nice. And then again, it's gonna take forever if I do like this. Dude, this Growlithe, man. This, I think, was a harder PSA 10 in the reverse. And so I remember I've looked at this card many times just trying to, knock it out. And I've come across it. But, like, you have this Aquapolis artwork, which is not, like, the typical, like, Pokemon. And so, like, you see, like, that's more, like realism. And this is more just trying to think of the right word for it. But it's different, you know. You really like it. Hitmonchan, I mean, tons of detail there. Dude, you know what I'm noticing? Some 10-10-10s, baby. Ooh, man, this is good. This is good. Horsey, nice. Little upset little Shelter down there. But again, you never know if Shelter was in there unless you looked at the card. Otherwise, you just think it's Horsey. A lot of Horsey fans out there, too. Houndour, this looks kind of like a Sky Ridge card with the mountains and stuff. But it's Aquapolis. Another Houndour. Ooh, man. Dude. All right, you know what happened here? They put their finger on the 10, and they didn't take it off. They just left their finger on that 10 button. Oh, man. This reminds me of the Sneasel from, oh, man, it might be, it's one of the EX series from Nintendo, where Sneasel's in a cave with all the gems. So it's like you just walk in a cave, and there's Larvitar just, like, hanging out. Like, dude, mind your own business, man. Licky Tongue 10. Magnemite, dude, 10s. Oh, my gosh. Reminds me of Lucky Charms. Maybe it shouldn't remind me of that, but hey, it looks like the Lucky Charms rainbow. Okay, here's a 9. Reap, again, I'm not really a fan of like this right here, like the clay model in the pictures or whatever. I never really vibe with that. So we got the 10. Hopefully that's the last time I ever have to collect that card. Mr. Mime, again with Aquapolis. Don't forget there are 4 cards in this set that have a letter A and a letter B variant. So you got to double down on Mr. Mime. So you got the A and the B. The cards are the exact same, except there's an A and a B at the bottom. And it happens for the reverse as well. So just keep that in mind. The master set is the 147 plus the 3 crystals plus the 4 variants, 154 cards in Aquapolis. If you're just counting like pure, just different cards here. Dude, got the 10 on the B. Another Lucky Charms, I'll take that. Nidoran, and dude, oh my gosh. This Onyx is one of my favorite Onyxes. And you go back and you look, and it's usually a common throughout most of Pokemon. And it's like, but Onyx is like this beast. And when you played the game, you go against Brock in the first gen. And that Onyx was tough if you didn't pick the right Pokemon to start. If you picked Charmander, I mean, you're going to be training a lot longer than someone who picked one of the other two. And Pikachu, I mean, that doesn't do too well against ground. But then you just have this Onyx artwork, and it is just, oh, man, dude, I would actually, that might be an artwork I get. I've been thinking about a lot of the artworks I've been putting together, and I have a little bit more space on my wall, and I'm trying to think of like the next like thing I want to do. And I actually had this idea go through my head today, and I haven't reached out to any artists yet. But I was thinking about going through like each of the sets and thinking about like what the hardest card was for me to grade in each set. And then basically, I'll put these on the ground. And then basically like Kangaskhan for jungle, Vaporeon for jungle, you know, Lapras for fossil. Put them all in like one just like long piece. So like a piece of artwork that's like really, really long. And then right at the top, like the Pokemon challenge or something. Like that would just be like really tie in with just collection goals, grading goals. And I thought it'd be really, really nice. All right, I'm gonna guess 10. Oh, dude, man. It's a 9. But you know why it's a 9? Well, not exactly, but it's Neo Destiny First edition Neo Destiny had a lot of trouble with just the print run, the production. A lot of the cards are tough to grade. I've had a lot of challenges with even the uncommons of this set. The holos always have the silvering on the right-hand side. And if you've watched me open up packs on this channel before, a lot of the Neo Destiny cards come out pretty rough. And so if we were to zoom in here, there may be, I don't know about this card, but there may be some fraying on the edges. It may just be poor quality and control or production all around. So Neo Destiny, again, not an easy set. So if you see someone paying like $100 for a common, I feel their pain. They probably tried a few times and couldn't get it. All right, a lot of these are going to be 9s, I'm thinking. Is this a rare? All right, rare 9. Ursaring 9. Again, the difference in Neo Destiny and Team Rocket is Team Rocket, almost all the Pokemon were dark except for the basic. But Neo Destiny, they have the light version of the Pokemon too. So you have dark and light, kind of little unique take on it there. And one of the most beautiful cards. It's so hard to pick my favorite Dragonair, but this has always been a top 3, maybe top 2. It's just one of the most elegant Dragonairs ever made. Yeah, all these are going to be 9s. The thing is, if I grade Neo Destiny with Aquapolis, Aquapolis is going to look so clean, so good. It was one of the best sets ever made. If you can get Pack Fresh Aquapolis, they're going to grade 10s. But if I send these with Aquapolis, just some of the effects just stick out a little more, and it's just a little bit easier to see. All right, so here we go. Some uncommons. I've looked at that Chansey a lot, so I'm used to seeing it. You got Dark Croconaw right here. Dark Flaffy. Love Flaffy. I always used Ampharos in the game. But I don't think we're going to get a single 10 here. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if we're going to get a single 10. Dark Haunter. Beautiful artwork. Again, it's not just like slapping a Haunter up there. You kind of have in the background, I think you probably call that Haunter too, just when you look at the way the mouth is, like the way the mouth those are. We always thought, when I was a kid, I was like, is this Gengar? Man, I don't think we're getting any 10s for Destiny. Destiny's just a tough set. Not a fan of the 3D art in here. Hitmonlee is going to kick you in the face. That's cool. Dude, that's a brutal little run right there, I'll tell you that. But we have so many boxes to go. I haven't looked at these when the package came in. I actually haven't got a bulk. This is my first bulk sub back from PSA since 2019. I actually didn't get a single one back in 2020. And when they sent these back, because all my subs that come back are like usually 20 cards or less, 10 cards or less, they taped all the brown boxes in a circle. So I had to untape everything just to pull it out of the box, which took a little time. You can see this one's cracked a little bit, straight out. All right, what do we have here? Hopefully something good. Neo Destiny, PSA 9. See, that's the hard part is like, I think every one of these is just going to get a 9. That's so unfortunate because this costs a lot of money. I mean, this wasn't cheap. I mean, I think I paid $750 a card, but $750 a card times 300. I mean, that's several $1,000s. And like Jolteon, beautiful card with Togepi. But if we just look at this card here, centering's not perfect. That actually might be why I got a 9. But you can see the centering is off, top to bottom. Just not a well-centered card at all. So 2 7 certs are really easy grades. 4 7 certs are pretty brutal grades. That might be the new norm. But I don't know what they saw on all these cards. Vaporeon, Scyther. This kind of reminds me of Discovery Scyther. I mean, yeah. But, hey, dude, we got a 10? No way. Oh, my gosh. I thought all these were going to be like, this is pretty rough. This is pretty rough. A little City in the background there for Ghastly. Oh, man. All these collection goals. I mean, I'm going for 10s, the 10 set. So we've got all these collection goals that are going to stay collection goals. I mean, oh, man, this is not good. This is not good. That's so many. And these are all packed fresh. Like, I think I bought a lot of these from, if you guys remember Crack Rock McCabe's, Justin, the guy that he couldn't keep a booster box sealed. He would, anytime he get a booster box in, he'd try to keep it sealed. He'd wait a week. I think the longest he might have made it was like a month. And then all of a sudden you see a video on his YouTube and it was like, oh, that box got open. So maybe like 2016, maybe 2017, I sent him a note and I bought all his Pack Fresh cards from all the boxes, which is pretty nice. That's where I got a lot of these. Oh, there we go. Dude, it's actually nice to see some 10s. Actually nice to see some 10s again. So I know all these are clean, Pack Fresh. Like they should be like easy, like really nice looking 10s. And I vetted these too. So before I send them off, I go through, I look at every one of them, look at the edges, the corners. I mean, centering's off a little on this. Still got a 10, but it's not perfect. And so I'm not just blanket setting a whole box. I'm usually vetting, listen, beautiful marrow. Beautiful marrow. And yeah, so I think that's just a lesson for me is do not send E-Series with first edition, Destiny, any Rev, all that stuff. This is kind of cool. This reminds me like an old school like Spider-Man artwork, the Voltorb. But I mean, lesson learned, you know. PSA 10, nice little Chansey. Ooh, double Chansey. I think Qua Chansey would like that. Chinchu, the Duo, Drowsy. I mean, if Aquapolis is not complete at the end of this video, then I may just hop on eBay and just try to find whatever cards are left. But this might have to be a two-parter. This video is getting a little long. Let's try to not make this like an hour-long video. All right, here we go. Next up, is it going to be first edition? Or is it going to be Skyridge? Maybe some Expedition? Oh, man, it's first edition. Clefairy hanging out on the porch. If we look at this card, just kind of go over it with the light here. Man, I don't know why they got an 8. I don't know why that got an 8. It's a good looking 8. Oh my gosh, Pack Fresh 8. All right. Hey, at least we got a 9. All right, I can't just slow roll this. This is gonna be brutal. Oh, whoa. Hey, there's a Flareon. The highest and easiest jungle holographic card to grade. Well, let me take that back. No symbol. Has one of the highest pops. First edition 10s has one of the highest pops. I'm not sure about the non-holo, but it's kind of nuts how many more Flareons there are out there than other cards. Ooh, PSA 9 Nidoqueen. Hey, we back it up with a 10. Pidgeot 10. Again, one of my favorite. Just jungle. I think top 3 jungle I'd probably say is Jolteon, Pidgeot, and Wigglytuff. Those are my top 3. Pinsir. Oh, dude, Vaporeon. I'll take that. But if you notice, you look at this Vaporeon, left to right centering isn't necessarily perfect. Great card to get a 10, several $100s. This could have been one of the cards creeping way up. But, yeah, I'll take it. And actually, I never completed the jungle rares, so like I need Vaporeon because I had a lot of packs I bought from Personal Pokedex. I think I bought like 24 like light packs from a box that they opened the heavy pack, sold me the light, and then I was like, hey, I'll just crack them someday and just grade all the rares. And then packs are like $300, or they might be more than that for first edition. But it's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be cracking those anytime soon. So I don't know what'll happen. I think I need that rare. Chaos Gym 9. Oh, dude. Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is a heater. This is a nice card. I passed this card for $55. I thought it should have been worth $45. That was like a couple years ago. And I passed on it for $150. I thought it should have been like $100. And now there's some pretty crazy offers for this card. So, and I still needed it in unlimited. This is collection goals, man. This is achieving goals right here. I was really nervous. This was a gap I was actually really nervous about because I was thinking that one might hurt here in the future. All right, Koku's Arbok 10. Blaine's Ninetales 8. Why are you an 8? Maybe this up here. I don't know. This is getting a little. It's just all over the place. Sunflora 10, I'll take it. Quilava, again, Gen 2 Fire, part of the Fire line for the starters. 9, 8. All right, we're just gonna power through here. I may have to pause and just kind of clean up a little bit, but we are gonna power through. This is a little bit of everything. So I didn't send like 30 of any card. I just sent like kind of just a healthy mix. I think I was just trying to mix it up. Hopefully make some progress on sets. All right. Ooh, Espeon. This is a good card too. This is a good card. Ooh, are we about to go back to some Aquapolis 10s? Hey, I'll take Dragonite Expedition. Uh-oh. I think we're on another 9 run here. Oh, man. Gengar 9. Oh, man. Yeah, I think... Oh, dude, this actually hurts. Dragonite, Gengar, Mew. Oh, man. Why don't we take a look at Mew? Why are you a 9? Oh, you got a big old nick up there. That's why you're a 9. Hey, good grade. This deserves a 9. Okay, I'll take it. Just sometimes when you send things off, you're like, you just hope for the 10s, and I know not every card I send is perfect, so you can't demand a 10 every time, but at the same time, you see the big cards, and you're just like, please. Favorite card in Aquapolis? Ampharos. Hands down, Ampharos. Love that card. I still have more. So I do the binder pages where I do like 12 or 24 on a whole page. I still need to get more Aquapolis Ampharos. If you have one, hit me up. I'm probably paying like $75 a card for like light play to near mint or so. So yeah, I have some more to go. Dawn Fan, really cool. Wish this was a hollow foil. Not a hollow foil in the Aquapolis set. You have 32 hollows in this set, but the rares actually go up in the 40s. I think. Maybe it's... I have to double check that. But there's more rares, non-hollow rares and hollows, and this is one of the ones that got... they kind of stepped over. Didn't give a holographic to. Elekid, very nice card. Entei, PSA 10. Hey, there we go. We got an Espeon PSA 10. Oh, man, I'll take that. I will take that. All right, this makes up... Whoa. I was like, dude, are we about to double down? We about to double down? Dude, oh, my gosh. Oh, that would have been... Okay, one, why did I not send all those Espeons in earlier? Because I know I haven't been buying like non-hollows in the last like year or so. Just because buying anything on eBay anywhere is really hard because everyone just buys it right away. I think I was talking to someone about buying like Master EX sets just to see, if I want to get into that water. And the price per set, and these are like all pack fresh bent, like looking good. It was like $7,000, $8,000 a set, and I was like, it's kind of steep to hop in for ungraded. So these stacks are probably bugging a lot of people just because they're not like sharp. It's okay though, we can stick it out. This looks like a first edition card. Jinx. Something about the back, I don't know. Just had the vibes. All right, yeah. Let me fix these real fast. I don't want to have like the Leaning Tower of Pisa and then all of a sudden not be leaning anymore. All right. Sometimes it's easier than others. All right, please. Oh, dude, we need a 10 run right now. I'll take it, Neo Rev. But the problem is I've already completed Neo Rev. So like Neo Rev doesn't help any goals. And that's a big card. That's a really cool card. This is a cool card. From the Neophile 2 in Japanese, but in English, this didn't get a holographic version, just the non-holo version right here. You got all the unknowns and the ruins over here. But yeah, this is a cool card. I don't know if I need this. I think I have this, so we'll see. But no, I have Neo Rev complete, so I'm really excited to do that. Maybe like 2016, 2017. But I still have a ways to go on Destiny. Destiny's actually going to be pretty tough. I'll take a Growlithe 10 there. Get these first edition base up. Really have no idea when I'm going to post this, but I'm recording it on the day of the Logan Paul stream. So part of me trying to open this up is to see what's duplicate, what's not. Because chances are people are going to want to flock to eBay and rekindle their Pokemon passions and such. So I do want to probably get some of the 10s listed just so that they're ready for tonight. I don't think some of these cards should be worth what they're worth, but if someone wants to pay me for it, I'm not going to stop them. All right, Aerodactyl 9. Love this Aerodactyl 9. It's holographic in Japanese, but it's non-holo in English. And a little disappointed there on that. At least we... Ooh, that's a 10, actually. I almost put that in the 9 pile. Oh, man, Lugia got a 9. Oh, got the hint of the bird, the Ho-Oh in there. Lugia got the 9. Raichu 9. Hey, I'll take a Skarmory 10. You know, 1 year rev card I really need is Sudowoodo, an unlimited Sudowoodo. But what I hear is that ZNG Emporium is probably hoarding all of them because he's a massive Sudowoodo fan, and I can't find it anywhere. So if you see Z, tell him to let the Sudowoodos go back into the wild. That I really, really want to find an unlimited Neo Rev Sudowoodo. 2 more 9s. Cool card there. Again, Flaffy here, more like the face pick selfie. Let me pause this real fast, and I'll clean these up. You see how fast that was? It took like no time at all. These are the 10s. These are the 2 9 stacks, and we have the 8s and lower. Again, pull these out, it's a little bit easier. This is box number 10 of a 287 card submission. So hang in there. We're gonna keep going, and hopefully I can show you some good, like some pretty cool cards. But the hard part after you get them out, that's probably the hard part, is going through and just making sure that I don't sell any duplicates that are actually part of sets. I've done that before where I actually saw a card, I'm like, oh, that was a set card. So you go through, you got to double check the cert numbers and everything, make sure that what I add to set registry is not, is the correct card. And so let's come on down through PSA 9. Hey, we got a 10 there. Uncommon Fossil Egg. That's kind of nice. I know it's a trainer, but I thought about one time just like knocking out all the trainers because I thought that they might be like harder to get because I feel like people like won't grade trainers, but they'll grade Pokemon. All right, so we got Bayleaf 9. Another Bayleaf 9. Dude, Neo Genesis is really, really popular too. I've been surprised at how much more popular Genesis is than Destiny. Like I thought Rev and Destiny were great, Neo Genesis was good too, but I'm kind of blown away by how strong the market reacts to Genesis in general. And then Ludkins did their like big vote thing where you can pick a set and you kind of take them all down and see like what's the best set that people like. It ended up being base set in Genesis, or no, it was base set in Destiny, but Genesis made it to like the final 4 of like all the WotC sets, which is kind of cool. And I was thinking there for a second, like, this is like the first, Gen 1 versus the first, Gen 2 set that came out. Nice looking Magmar there. Kind of reminds me of like Pokemon Snap, just like going through the journey and like seeing the Magmar. Again, not the same like style, but like, we think like the scenery and stuff. Dude, we're about to get hit with so many 9s right here. Oh, dude, let's like nip that in the bud right now. Let's get some 10s. Reap, Cyndaquil. Don't underestimate the starters. Again, pretty basic artwork in my opinion. Got some kind of digital stuff in the back right there, but don't underestimate the starters. Totodile. I think this is probably the best Gen 2 starter artwork. Totodile right here, kind of mouth open, more of an action scene. Oh, dude, I know I just said that, but like, look at this other Totodile. That's kind of cool too. Dude, 1010. Oh man, 899, 9,000 or 900. These are goals. Okay, these are goals right here. Super Energy Retrieval, kind of reminds me of base set. Super Energy Removal, Goldberry, Ruin Wall, take a 10, and Discovery here, Hyper Devolution Spray. So those of you that have struggled with base set, you know how hard it is to get Devolution Spray to 10. It's probably a top 3 trainer. I think last is probably the most valuable. Then Item Finder, then Devolution Spray. Devolution Spray has beat Item Finder a couple times, just on price, but those are kind of the top 2, like after last. Oh, there's like an extra like space in there. All right, what do we have here? Again, no hollows. Hey, we're starting off with a 10. Smeargle, I'll take that. Nice. Slowpoke. Make sure this is focused. All right. Nice looking Slowpoke, a little dirty there. All right, Sintrap, PSA 10, dude. Aquapolis, this Aquapolis set is about to be done. It's about to be finished. I'm so excited. Psyduck, a little action here. So those of you guys that are familiar, Psyduck's in a lot of the World's promos. It's a lot of those Tropical Wind, Tropical Beaches. Nice little picture to have there. Could have thrown a few more on and made that World's promo. 103B, 103A. So remember the Aquapolis thing I was talking about earlier? You got the 4 cards with A and B. There's 2 more with the Porygon. Or it was 8 cards total. Those are 2. Ponyta, 10. I've looked at this card a couple times over the years. I've always thought that was Rapidash. Just because this is a pretty strong looking Ponyta. Spinnerack, 10. Dude, Aquapolis. Man. Okay, this is a rare, but still. Like this streak of 10s. Like, I can't wait to just get off kind of this video and then go through and look and be like, all right, how close are we? Do we have a full set? Pokemon Fan Club, really nice to get the artist to sign. If you get a Kin Sugimori Fan Club, that's kind of cool. Got the Machoke just hanging out in the back, almost like acting like security. He's like not even happy to be there. You got Seer, PSA 10. Oh, the struggles with some of these and trying to grade them on the reverses. Like, I'm having a lot of flashbacks here, and some of them are not good flashbacks. All right, what are we at? 12. Okay. Hang with me, guys. We're going to make it. But look at that. See, we got the Neo Rev, starting with the Neo Rev 10. Are these lights still on? Okay, I just want to make sure. Goldeen. I think maybe we just lost a little sunlight. It seems a little darker in here. Lantern, PSA 9. I always love it when they give you like 3 or 4 of the same Pokemon in one. Stantler 10. Unknown Y10. Again, Neo Rev. I just need all these to be Neo Destiny. The Neo Destiny I just got hit on so bad. It hurt. Smoochum 10, baby Pokemon. These have been popular as well. The Staryu 9, always been a little disappointed with this artwork. I thought it could have been more. It's a little dark, and maybe it's like bottom of the ocean and all that. I guess like Revelation, you think new, but never really was a fan of that artwork. Swinub 9, Unknown K 9. Yeah, so it was like the grader was on the 10 button, and then they went to the 9 button, and then no, that's not what happens, but sometimes it feels that way. A little hidden Gengar there for you Gengar fans. Don't forget this card has a little hidden Gengar. This almost looks like a Rocket's gem. So Team Rocket. Oh, it is a stadium card. Duh. Well, I kind of been a fan of stadium cards, and built up the Japanese set, the 8-card set. And there's a few random ones hidden throughout. There's Lucky Stadium and Destiny. But getting like all the stadiums would be kind of like a cool little goal to hit. There's one that's really expensive. It's like probably $30,000 or $50,000 at PSA 10. Hey, look at that. Ursaring PSA 10, unlimited. But then you got the Dragonair, the beautiful Dragonair. Light Latian. I mean, okay, we've looked at all these sets in a row, and when we come back to Destiny, it just feels like it has a little extra touch, a little extra taste. It just, it's got something else with it. Maybe not Dark Ariados, but you see like Latian. It's a good looking card. I mean, if you're a fan of the art, you're a fan of collecting, you're a fan of just building sets, trying to get complete goals. It's hard to just not enjoy some of this stuff, because I think people get kind of stuck on the holos, and that's where the value is. Like, you really have the lowest risk with holographic cards when you're collecting. Like Light Latian, there could be like 1,000 of these in like 5 years, and this is like a $10 card. So like the holographics have a better chance to hold their value and go up, whereas some of this other stuff, like when you grade it and you collect it, either you're completing a set or you're collecting it because you really like it. So you got to keep that in mind. I got the Seal 9, like 3 or 4 at a time here. Slugma, Totodile. When I saw this, I always think of the song like Rain, Rain, Go Away. It's like, you're raining on poor Totodile. I mean, maybe he likes it. He's a water Pokemon. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody likes getting rained on. XP All. It's a cool little item to have in the game. If you ever had that Magikarp that only knew like flop or something, like you could use this and actually get a Gyarados, or actually get a, if you had an Abra or something. Radio Tower. It's pretty nice. Dude, I think, this is just going to be tough right here. We're back on first edition Destiny, and I think that we're going to get a bunch of 9s. Energy Stadium. Lucky Stadium. This is the big one I was telling you guys about. Again, this one has Imakuni, the 2 Doduos. So if you think about Imakuni's Doduo from back in the day, I'm not really sure what role these people all have, but it kind of reminds me of like vending series in a weird way. But this just seems like kind of like a championship type of stadium, like a big stadium. I think this is a very undervalued card when you think about how much it costs to pick them up. I've seen some 10s of these, priced the same as the rest of these cards, and I don't think that should be the case, especially when thinking of the English Lucky Stadium promo being such a highly sought-after card and the price premium it commands. Again, different like rarity and availability and all that, but I've always thought this is a pretty nice card. When you think like Oracle with Skyridge, I think like Lucky Stadium with Destiny. I'm trying to think of like a comparable card. Pokemon Personality Test. We got a bill. Got mail. It's a common, so a little bit easier to acquire. Oh, dude, there's some 9s. Oh, put some 9s in the 10 stack. It's about to be disappointed later. Expedition. Blastoise. Love this Blastoise. But if you think about the other one with the 2 cannons, oh, not right here. Maybe it's coming up. This one on the left, it's just a sick card. This is like Team Rocket, but double Hydro Pump. I mean, I guess Hydro Pump's always 2 cannons, but Energy Cannon. It's like looking at you swimming. It just, like, I'm so glad this was the holo and not this one over here on the left. Right, because you get the Charizard, and it's like, we all know this should have been the holographic Charizard. This should have been the version of this card that was holo. Dude, 2 9s, I'll take that. But they made this one holo. And it's like, why would you choose this over this? If you could have both of these and you want one holo and one non, I think probably because this version on the right was a Japanese lottery promo. It's a gorgeous Japanese card. It's limited. I think the numbers, it's supposed to be 5,000, but it's been pretty available to have 5,000 in my opinion. But again, that's just what people report. And so I always thought the one on the right, it's kind of like the teenage Zard. It's like the kid, you know, and this is kind of, never been a fan of that artwork. Just saying. I put the 8 down there. But we'll take it. Hey, 2 9s. So we got quad 9 Zards. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean like 10s if you're thinking of BGS. Oh, man. We got 3 boxes left. If you're still with me, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I don't know if I would still be with me. That's all I'm saying. All right, this one's on the bottom. We'll start with it. Primeape. We'll take that from Aquapolis, PSA 9. Fix these 10 stacks. All right. Hey, there we go. Gonna bring the energy back. We got a Scizor PSA 10. Whew, finally. These 9 stacks are getting big compared to these 10 stacks. Slow Bro, Slow King, tough card for Genesis, kind of that pastel view, you know, those lighter colors. Chilling on a beach, Steelix, underrated, nice looking card for Aquapolis. I think Aquapolis is like the water. You think this is kind of underground and the water. I always thought that was a little odd because it's steel, you know, but I guess maybe this isn't in the water. But I always thought it was like an or like a Steelix at the bottom of the sea, just when you look at all the blue and stuff. Sudowoodo! Not the 10 I need, but the 10 I'll take. Z&G, I'll send this to you if you want it. Suicune, PSA 9. That's how you know people are watching. If you offer them something for free and they ask for it. Or if they say, yeah, I'll take that. Suicune 9. Suicune 10. Pretty nice. The only thing I never understood about Suicune is he has like this kind of crown in front of his head. I mean, you think like antlers and stuff with a deer, but it's like, he's got to be pretty heavy, man. I mean, dude's got a strong neck. The things that we don't think about. Togetic, PSA 10. I always thought this was like a sorry, like mystery. What was it called? And you got to find the detective and you got to figure out who did the murder. Clue, I guess. Man, Tyranitar 9. The few Tyranitar fans that I'm pretty close with, this is an epic card. Yeah. You don't even have to say anything. You just know it's like boom. Umbreon 10, great. I'll take that. I wish I could put this with the New Discovery one like side by side. but it is in one of these stacks. I'll tell you that. Victory Bell 10. I think the total I paid for all this might have been like, I don't know, it was $750 a card plus insurance, shipping, all that. Maybe around like $2,900 or so to get all these cards graded. And then if you think like cards like this might be like, $50, $75, and then with these 10s, if you sell them, or you can get your money back, and then all of a sudden, the grading fees, and then all of a sudden it's like my cost on all these cards is pretty low because I bought them like 5 years ago. I kind of just have some collection goals for free with a pretty low cost basis. That is a beautiful Zapdos, by the way. I think the only one that really competes with it, in my opinion, is the Rocket Zapdos from Gym Challenge. So if you remember, Gym Challenge has that Rocket Zapdos in there, which is nice. But this one has more of the yellow electric. And I've always been a fan of just like the Jolteon with the electric and stuff. So seeing this, it's kind of like popping, a little bit more action. It's a pretty sweet card, in my opinion. And so since I really don't have any plans to sell my collection anytime soon for any motivated buyer, that if I have a low cost basis, when it comes to taxes and things like that, I can really kind of front load a lot of the sales to have a higher total cost. But then again, when I sell the collection, it's going to be like taxed like out the wazoo. But I really don't think it'll happen. I mean, I don't really think I value these more than anything. And, this isn't everything this isn't my whole net worth. So it's just an important part of my life. And I'm happy to, if you've ever graded an energy and you've gotten a 9, it's a tough feeling because energies are kind of hard to grade. And so I will take a Warp Energy 10. Kind of got sidetracked there for a second. But no, it's a fun hobby. Tons of great people, tons of good relationships. I couldn't be happier. 2 means one's going on eBay. And it's kind of like, Gary won't sell all of his Charizards because it's part of his identity, collecting, grading, posting videos, talking to people online, making friends. Ooh, baby. And then getting 10s like this. Ooh, baby. That's what it's all about. And, man, I've had some painful times grading energies. That's all I'm gonna say. We got 2 10s. Oh, dude, that's. I know it's an energy from Aquapolis. You may have never seen it before unless you've really dug into Aquapolis. So 9. That's what I expect right here for these energies. It's just reverse hollow, non-hollow. I don't know what, but they like to 9 them up. Rainbow Energy, really cool. You got the Akbane. His autograph has popped up a lot. I want to get a nice one, but just want to make sure it's the right card too. Ooh, I'll take that. Rainbow Energy is a little more common. See a lot of it in Team Rocket. It's been reprinted a lot. But like some of those other ones, not as much for the older cards. Weakness card, I'll take a 10. Let's go through these. Underseed and Ruins, a card that kind of has a strong identity with Aquapolis. My opinion, when I think of Aquapolis, this is like one of the cards I think of. Again, kind of the mystique, that aura sort of part of it. Power Plant, PSA 9. We got one more box after this, guys. Ooh, PSA 9 weakness card. A little weak on that grade there. Last box. Last box. Are you ready? Are you ready? I know you're still with me. If you weren't, you wouldn't hear this. And let's get some 10s, baby. Let's get some 10s. Ooh, you see that? First edition, and it's a 10. Unknown O. Imagine being an O, and it's like, all right, where's the I going to go for unknown? It's going to go in the middle. We're going to start a new stack right here. Unknown I? It's like, is that a J? Sintret. Nice. PSA 10. Pine. Oh, dude, you guys can't even see. Dude, I am so sorry. Like, sometimes I want to be in here with you, and then sometimes I want to be out here by myself. But I got to, pull you guys in and make sure you're with me. Nat2, how do you do? That's probably a trademark phrase by now. Malian Heart, don't sue me. I know you know how. All right, there we go. Kabuto. PSA 10. Hoppip. Hoppip. Over the years, it's got the sample. It's been at some of the expos. Had a few different versions of it. What is it? The number 5 Gengar that has the Hoppip on it. It was a brutal card to grade in Japanese. And so Hoppip is just one of those cards that kind of pops up more often than you'd think. Caterpie, these are all 10s. Ooh, baby, I'll take that. Not a fan of the 3D art. Eevee, like that, but getting dinged on the grade. Buff, baby Pokemon 10. I think these will do really well. So if you're looking for a card to speculate on, I think the first, like obviously the starters and stuff. I think some of the baby Pokemon can do well as well. Poliwhirl 9, really love the artwork. The grade's a little tough here. Houndour 10. One thing with Houndour is a lot of times it feels like his artworks are just a little basic. Like I know he's a basic Pokemon, but like Houndoom is like out of this world. Then you have Houndour, which doesn't look too different from Houndoom when you think like Rapidash or Ponytail, like the difference is there. But like, dude, give Houndour some better artworks, man. Corsola, is it just not want to focus? Man. Well, if you need glasses, this is a video for you. It just looks good the whole time. M right there. Nice. F. D. What does that spell? Not a word because it doesn't have a vowel in there. Scyther, that's a 9. Almost Star 9. Love this artwork. This one might be actually a tough grade for me. Do I have another one? Oh, dude, no. I have a rare, which is kind of cool, PSA 10. But I think I was going through my inventory of just random cards that I have, and I think this one might be one that might be tough. I don't think I have too many copies that look decent. You can see centering on this Almost Star is a little bad, like top to bottom and stuff. Yeah, let me pause this. All right, and for the quick recap here, just kind of pulling everything together. We have a 10 stack, which looks kind of like this right here. I work here during the day, that's why I see all those cables over there. Then you have a 9 stack right there, so you can see the 10 to 9 ratio, a little lower on the 10s. The 9s, I'd probably say maybe 40% here. You can say like 55% here, and then maybe like 5% down here with the 8s and lower. Again, this is a pretty sick looking 8 right there, pretty nice. But you know what this Returns actually feels like? If we just kind of sit here and talk for a second, this Returns feels like Returns I was getting in 2015, 2016, back when getting 30 to 40% 10s was normal. Like that was a really good thing. If I got this many 10s, I was very, very happy. I know that this is kind of like a lot of 9s. And there have been some subs where people just get a lot of 10s, and that's like not normal. And this is starting to feel more like what's expected. I am a little disappointed in the Destiny cards. I think maybe the production may have pulled them down a little bit. I am going to review those because it seemed like Destiny across the board got 9s. But Aquapolis did really well, and Rev did really well. Expedition kind of struggled a little bit. A lot of 9s with Expedition. The Jungle First Edition non-holos did well, which is surprising. A lot of First Edition Jungle actually doesn't look too good when it comes to non-holos, so it's a little surprising there. But this really feels like an old school 5 to 6 year old Returns. And I am like more than pleased with the grades. I think a lot of it was very fair. Still got to look at a few things here, but for the most part, this is what you can expect when you grade pack fresh cards. Again, I went through, I basically combed through all the cards, pulled out everything I didn't think was gradable. So I know this is kind of like the value part of the video here, but like anything with like an edge wear or like a corner nick, or this has a little corner nick down here, but it's like a factory real small, I pulled out. So I only sent the cards I thought were going to get 10s basically. And you can see kind of how tough it is. It's not easy to get 10s by any means. So if you see someone paying $200, $300 for like a non-holo 10, because it might be the last card in their collection, they really need it. And so I think I'm just ecstatic to kind of be back, be more a little active, I guess you could say. Had a lot of motivation to be active lately. So really am looking forward to posting more stuff like this. If PSA can help me get my stuff back, a little shout out there. So thank you guys so much. And until we meet again, happy collecting, everyone.